Okay, guys, welcome back to Lokean Gaming. This is one of the games that you guys voted for. This is the second most popular game. Right now, this is up for sale on Steam. I will give you guys a link over if you get the bundle of games, and Loki is so wiggly and excited about this. You can get it for 60 cents USD, so let's see what we get from our 60 cents. Okay, I'm gonna hit play. I'm gonna warn you, our stable is gonna be a hot mess. It always is when you go in, so let's hit game 1. Okay, so you've got very simple stuff here. You cannot walk around. You've got your riding ring, riding to the countryside, jumping horse, and saddle house. We're gonna go into the stable, which again, I warn you, it looks terrible every time you start this game. I finally figured out that that is just how the stable starts. So here are all of our spoiled babies. You can tell this is a port by the way that you do this stuff. So we're going to take a look at the horses here. As you see, you're not getting any stats. This is Trigger. We renamed all of our horses. This is Phantom. And I swear I can smell a stable. I think I spent a little too much time around horses. This is Rickroll. Rickroll is actually a great jumping pony. This is Asmodeus. This is Diablo. This is the Mary Lloyd. I love riding with her. She's one of my favorite horses. This is Big Mac. Wildfire. And you can change the name on any of these horses, by the way. And the Dullahan. So we've got a bunch of great horses here, and we're going to go down to... Okay, let's start with Trigger, because Trigger seems to have a lot of stuff that we can do. So we're going to show you. They only tell you this once, and then you see this question mark. If you hit the question mark, it shows you how to do it. Obviously, those are port. That shows you it was ported. You can do the neck. And you can do the body. You're doing a little bit of the top of the legs too, and as you see, it ends super fast. So there's visually very little difference between these brushes, but one is for the body and one is for the head and legs, more sensitive parts. You get, as you see, for some reason with some of these horses you get stars all the time, some you don't. And you get points for doing all this. I'm just using the left button on my mouse here. And these horses do take a lot of work. And you could go really fast. You could really zip through these if you just kept going like crazy. But I'm trying to show you guys how to be nice to a horse. Not how to wag the... mouse around. Now with the hose, sometimes you have to. I'm kind of waggling the mouse so it will actually work. You can get a little stuck. And they need these things done on the regular, but other than food, I haven't seen them not do something. Like you can ride, we'll take you out riding and everything. But, other than that, I really haven't seen them require you to do any of this other stuff. It's kind of, you do it because you want to play the game and play with your horses and take care of them. But it's a lot more pleasant. I've seen Loki SSI on a later version of this game with, they're calling it a lot better graphics. But this, you can really whip through the chores. So it's really not too much. I don't try to keep up with the old stables, because there's an old man I saw exactly once. And, aha, somebody is hungry. And once I saw that old man exactly once, he disappeared. But there's 2 people working on my farm, so I am assuming they can help me. So we give Trigger all the love. Since we've given Trigger all the love. Hey Trigger, wanna help me out? Wanna show everybody stuff? Okay, we're giving Trigger all the love. I'll take you guys out and show you some stuff. So since we have Trigger on camera, since we're looking at him, I hit the arrow key to go up and hit it again to go out. Now we're going to take Trigger into the riding ring, and we're not going to try to be fancy for you guys, so we're going to go back to an earlier, you know what? We're going to go to, let's go to 3. And you can see this, and you can decorate your horse up. We'll take you to show you that too. And you're going to use your arrow keys for everything. I was trying to use a combination of mouse and arrow keys until I realized the up arrow is what gives you the stuff to do. Now this is a very basic horse. Some of the I really don't know what the age was on this because some of these are pretty simple, but I would think some of the later horses would just kind of be a little too much for kids and they might not like it. So you see we're going to get our stars here. We're not... Okay, we meddled for some reason. This game does seem a little bit broken. It really does. We're going to leave the stables. We're going to leave the riding ring, rather. We're going to go back to the stable. I'm just going to make sure my Trigger isn't hungry now. Okay, he's good. So we're going to leave the stable again, because I would like him to go on a ride with us. I love the desert. This is... Wait. Is that the one I want? Yeah, I guess so. It looks like there are 2 ways we can go. We're just going to take a ride here, see how we do. No, you can go at that, at a walk. You can go at a trot. And of course you can go at a gallop. As you can see, he's not going to speed up too much. But I like to try to keep it to a trot at most, in most places here, because there are a lot of sharp turns. Horses don't take damage or anything, but it's just kind of the idea that if you're going to play a game with a horse, try not to ram the horse into stuff. I've ridden a lot, so it does kind of give you that feeling of being on horseback. It sort of does. Sort of, kind of not. I think it's just I've ridden so much that I'm getting that feeling. For me, maybe it's my low vision. I am having a bit of a problem seeing some of this, telling where the desert is and where the trail is. As you can see, there is that on the side. Do you see where it lit up the jumping horse icon? This is where it shows its mobile routes again, and that is supposed to be tapped. Of course, you can't tap it unless you got a touchscreen, so you have to hit your space bar. And I had to look up a video to learn that because I kept crashing my horses. And if you want, you can slow this down to a walk if you just don't want to take these corners real fast. We've already meddled in this race. I'm not worried about being super fast. And there are a lot of different courses here. Loki's excited about it. And there is something nice about it. I mean, there's no music, but there's no music when you go riding horses either. Okay. Alright, let's hope we hit this right. Woo! Okay, so we're gonna ride through the ruins. Alright. He does blow. So he does blow and he gets kind of angry sometimes, but overall he's a good horse. He's got a good personality. I don't know that they have distinctive personalities or it's just a thing of they seem like they do because you start to bond with your little cyber horsies. My other criticism is that sometimes this stuff is so tight together, it's kind of hard to hit it cleanly to make it through. Sometimes you're hitting a gate at an angle, and my problem with that is that if it's a jump, sometimes it doesn't record that you are coming to the jump. It therefore won't light up the jump button, and you end up... Are we going back into the desert? Yes, we are. Okay. Show them the amazing Wonder Horse thing you can do. Turn around. Okay, so I got snort of laughter back here. I got amazing Wonder Horse. Okay, there should be a way out of here. That's the one thing with my eyesight. Sometimes I find it hard to pick up where the trail is. Other trails around here somewhere, guys, I promise. Unless I've gotten into the loop back, but I think there should be another trail here somewhere. It's here somewhere, I promise. Because those are the gates you come through. You know what? Let's go this way. Maybe this is the... Yeah, this is the right way. So, that was on me. The course looks a lot alike sometimes. I think there was a little jump there, so I'm sorry about that. With the low graphics, it shouldn't jump, but every so often it does seem to. And you can just kind of slow down to that walk at times. I'm not sure why there are crows out in the desert, or if they would be, and why there are songbirds out here. I just noticed that. I've had this game for 6 hours. I do like that kind of dust that's out here. It's the most dynamic of the maps, I'll give it that. And it feels close enough to horse riding. I mean, for 60 cents, if you bought the pack. And Loki is rubbing little fox paws together because there is a lot of other stuff in the pack, like a dating simulator and everything. He's like, yeah, it's family friendly. Family dating sim, I don't know. So, what are you doing, buddy? You're really quiet this time. I know. He's just kind of, he's looking at the horse and he's kind of spaced out. He's just happy to be around the horses. What do you think of this game overall? I got horsey. I don't think he cares. I think he just likes to see the horses. Okay, it looks like I'm gonna have a couple jumps up here, buddy, so be with me. Give me good luck. It looks like there's at least one jump. I can never remember if there's one jump or two at this endpoint. But Loki does agree with me that, you know, some of this stuff would maybe be really super challenging and make your kids mad and make them angry cry. Just so you know. Is there anything good back here? Is there a hidden horseshoe? Let's go check. I've never been to this part of the map before. Can we go in here? Okay, we can. What's back here? I don't know. I didn't know this was back here. I just saw it. Where are we going? Oh no. We're getting lost. Oh wow, look guys. Wow, back here? So he's joining us. Look at this. So this is the other route. Let's just ride around in here. That's kind of cool. You can see it doesn't take much to please me. I'm like a little kid. So I am the demographic, I think, for this game. You have to be old enough to read and simple enough to be pleased by these graphics. And let's show them the amazing trick our horsey can do. He can spin like that. And horses don't do this in real life, but you can spin your horse. I just feel kind of sorry thinking of all the acrobatics poor horse would be doing. And I did bump him a little bit there. I apologize to our horse, to Trigger, I think. We keep changing their names, so I think the current name is Trigger. It was Loki at one point, but Loki didn't like it too much. He decided he didn't want any of them named after Norse gods, so... This is, to me, it's fun. I like these kind of games, and I don't apologize for that. And we have a dating simulator, you guys might end up saying. We will still bring you that food simulator, that fast food simulator, even though Loki hates it because the controls are, like, really broken. But that is nice. So that shows you, at least for replay value, if you truly want to get this game to ride a horse, it will be there. So, you know, it's pretty enough. You can't look around. You are locked into this view. I feel like we're looking down. I normally like to have like my head up a little higher. But, you know, it's a game with a horse. Bring the horse in here and just ride slow. I haven't noticed that the horse will stop a race yet out of exhaustion, but they won't go if they're too hungry. They won't go. So there you go. Now, I think maybe we could have snuck around in that camp and nosed around in there, but let's show you a couple other things. What we're going to do is we're going to hit X again. And then we're going to hit the arrow. We're going to take you to the saddle house. And so you can see how we have trigger made up here. Now you can hit your blanket. And you can try out different blankets. So we've got all these different kinds of blankets. Okay, I heard after all the... I got that. Okay, after all the work we did to earn that fancy blanket, of course, Loki doesn't want it. Okay, so I'm going to hit the arrow to go that way. You can see that I don't even know why a kid would want a saddle like that, but you know what? I think they honestly designed this for the whole family. That's a new one we bought. That actually doesn't look bad, but I always like to have a pommel to hold on to. I prefer a Western style saddle, and I've only seen one so far. And you've got your tack here. That's my favorite, even though it has a flower on it. But I don't think the stallions care. And we unlock that one. As you earn her shoes, it's like earning money. And I got to stick with that. Okay. And we have flowers, because of course we do. Silly socks. Nothing at all, I believe. Well, no, that's the feathers, I think. Unicorn. Pink flowers. Purple. I don't think the stallions care if you do anything like that to them or not. I gotta go back to the feathers. Okay. Okay. Now I'll show you the store. And you see you can pick out all these blankets. We currently only have 28 horseshoes, so we can't really buy another blanket yet. A red saddle that matches the red horse blanket we have. Light brown, white leather. A lot of these, they do start you off with a generous amount of stuff in this one. Later game, like, starts you off with absolutely nothing. But there's not too much management going on here. You've got your standard, you've got your bright blue, you've got your white, which is what we bought. I think Sagan wanted that one. You've got a brown bridle. And you've got the fabulous one that we bought. Sturdy. No, fabulous one came in. Dark blue is the one we bought. My apologies. And the red bridle to match the red saddle. So let's go the whole way down here. Standard is nothing. You can have bandages. You can have violet flower, pink flower. Okay, I heard you. I got 10 of the bandages. Unicorn, feathers, hoop sock, flower decoration. I got 2 of the bandages. Okay. So I can hit the bandage here. And that's going to purchase a bandage. So easy come, easy go with your money in this game. Since we settled with him, we're going to have him here. I think that's going to fall under flowers. Let's see. There we go. There's his bandages. And I think that should have unlocked something, or it might unlock when we write something else. So I'm taking him back to the stable. Make sure that he needs the whole treatment. What we're going to do is, we're going to go ahead and do that treatment. If you guys want to skip ahead, go ahead, but it's just literally going to take like 2 minutes. There you go, leg wraps. So we got our leg wraps. Just hit that to accept it. and this one is for the face, but you saw it was doing the whole body there, kind of. It's kind of what it is, and sometimes I forget which brush is which, but we're going to kind of try to be a little more speedier on these. If I'm moving my mouse a lot faster now, so you see it's going a little faster. What we can do is, let me get him finished off here, and we can take another horse out. I was like, yes! And there's no points for this. You could just leave a horse away alone for days, and I guess the stable staff takes care of them. I have no idea, because you don't get any alerts, anything like, oh, you have to go take care of your horse. So it's kind of like up to you to make up your own story here. My story is that the stable staff actually takes care of these horses when we're not here. So we'll do this again. Like I said, a real simplistic game. It feels like it's geared towards children, but I think kids might get a little frustrated with this. Because once the horse has been ridden for a while, you see he was hungry and thirsty. He's not going to want to go anymore until he gets some food in him. And so I try to bring them back to the barn and just give them the day off. I could take him out again, but he's been a good horse for us. And give him some love. So you've seen... Oh, you need me more love. Okay. Okay, so yeah, I wish you had like a little hand icon. Let's see, we've got... Stop getting the wrong key. I'm sorry. Okay, so we've got Phantom, we've got Rickroll. I got take out Rickroll! Okay, we're gonna take Rickroll out. Okay, Rickroll doesn't need to eat or anything. He's gonna need the rest of his stuff done, but we can do that after recording. We're gonna take Rickroll to the jump course for you guys. And we're going to take Rickroll to the easiest jump, just so you guys can get some of the flavor here. Okay, so wish us luck. I got, yeah, lots of luck. There you go. So there you get the idea. There are a lot more dynamic horses, so it'll be a lot more exciting for you guys to watch, but I can't walk and chew gum at the same time. And you can do the same thing with Rickroll here. You can take him out on the courses. Is there anything we didn't show you guys? You got your jumping, we showed you the riding to the countryside, we showed you the riding ring, I think. So you guys have seen pretty much all there is. It's a pretty good game if you like to have the horses and you like to fool around with them. For 60 cents, if you buy the bundle, I think we got our money's worth. We're going into the 7-hour play, so if you guys like what you see, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye.